Because of thousands of years of evolution and the way that we're wired, human beings have a tendency to avoid difficult and challenging tasks. We tend to take the path of least resistance because it's preservation of energy, and less effort exerted equals more energy preserved. And so that's just sort of how we slip down this rabbit hole where we don't really do the things that are hard in life. We don't cultivate skill. We don't really develop ourselves. And it makes our life really difficult. When you do what's easy, your life is hard. When you do what's hard, your life is easy. But here's the beauty of it. If you do what's hard, even just for 30 days, it becomes easier. And the more you do it, the less effort it requires. I remember early on when I started shooting videos, how much energy it took for me to even just make one recording or edit one video. It was all this time, all this energy. Now I have systems in place where making a video is effortless. It doesn't really require any energy. It's fun and it's very easy for me. But in the beginning, it was hard work, hard work, hard work. The same went for exercise. The same went for relationships. If you want to really, really make your life fun and effortless and less difficult struggle, do the things that are hard right now. Cultivate those habits right now, because in the long run, that makes everything easier. And if you really understand that and take that in and fully let it resonate in you, you'll realize that the reason your life is difficult is because you're making those easy choices. A great example is watching an episode of Netflix instead of listening to an audiobook and taking notes and writing down an action plan about how you'll be implementing this advice, right? That takes a little bit more effort. It's not the path of least resistance, but if you do that over the course of 30, 60, 90 days, your life will vastly differ. It'll change. Things will really start to move for you. But of course, it's just so easy to just tap on that Netflix app or whatever it is for you. Maybe it's just scrolling Facebook. Whatever is of least resistance to you, try to avoid it. Maybe write it in the comments below. What are the things that you tend to default to? Those are the ones that we want to look out for, because whatever we default to, that's where we tend to sort of waste our time, just get drained, not really produce or make anything great happen. And at the end, we feel no better than before we started. There's a little dopamine release in there, and basically you wasted your human potential. That beautiful power that you have within you is just sort of being suffocated. That flame is not really getting the chance to even dance, okay? So to really let that out, think about this. What are the things that you are resisting? Maybe add that in the comment below. What are the things that you know you should be doing that you're not doing right now? That if you cultivated into habits, if you made a routine, it would make your life easier. Maybe it's working out, maybe it's eating better, maybe it's recording content for Instagram, maybe it's just learning how to cook better. I don't know. Whatever it is for you, figure that out and start putting your time into that. And all you have to do, the simplest equation, if you want to make your life easy, you start doing the things that are difficult consistently, and then eventually they become easy and your life becomes easy. That's what happened for me. So you take all that time that you're spending on doing the things that are not really difficult for you, that are easy, and you just sort of relax, and you move that energy into the things that are challenging, the things that you know you should be doing. So take all that time away from the path of least resistance and you put them into cultivating your habits. And then you build and you build it, and over the course of 30, 60, 90 days again, those things become automatic. Now you don't have to try anymore. It's not difficult. It's not hard to eat well once you've gotten used to it. It's not really difficult to consistently exercise if you've gotten into that routine. It's not really that difficult to make a video. It's not difficult to go and take a course on something. It's not hard. It's not hard to listen to an audiobook every day instead of watching Netflix. It's not hard to watch a YouTube video like this instead of a YouTube video about cats, right? Falling over. I don't know, something, right? Try not to laugh. I don't know. Something that's trending, right? So it's not that much more difficult. It's like a couple of inches to the right or the left. You just have to make a small shift. And the drastic difference that this makes over the course of a year, 2 years, 3 years, well, I'm a real world example of that. My life changed completely. I mean, I was depressed and anxiety. I had no future, nothing. No good relationships, nothing. And I just started changing a little bit. Started watching better content. Started taking notes. Started implementing all the notes. Started exercising. Stopped eating bad food. Started eating healthy. Started socializing more. Started joining more groups and going to events. Just slowly but surely, it starts to add up. Financially, you start to do better. Relationship-wise, you do better. Everything, every area of your life, spiritually, you start to connect more because you're putting in that time. And it's so beautiful to watch this. It's almost like a butterfly coming out, from the caterpillar, the evolution that's happening. It's incredible. But it can't happen if you keep taking the path of least resistance. If you keep walking down that road, you're always going to keep getting that same result. So challenge yourself today. Drop that comment down below. Commit to something. Get yourself some accountability and really start moving in that direction where maybe it's not so easy for you. Maybe it's not the most natural thing to you. Maybe you'll struggle a little bit. But you can embrace that struggle and through that struggle grow and make your life easier and easier and easier. For me now, I don't really work hard. I wouldn't say that I do. I mean, I just make some videos and talk to people and coach, and I make a lot of money doing what I love, and it's not really that difficult for me. I'm happy 99.9% of the time, and when I'm not, it's naturally, me feeling an emotion that I'm supposed to feel. So if I'm grieving over a loss or something like that, that's okay. That's supposed to happen, Other than that, I always have a good mood. I'm enjoying my life. My mind is calm, not hyperactive. Just having a good time. And I want that for you because that feeling of peace of mind, that feeling that it's effortless, it's beautiful and it should be experienced. It's true freedom. And that right there, I don't think any money could buy you. I don't think anything else could ever give you that unless you stop taking the path of least resistance and finally cultivate and develop yourself into being the human being that you know you deserve to be, that you know you have within you. Tap into that potential, walk down that road, and you'll never look back.